fish and you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish, shimmering in the sun. Such a rare one, can't believe that you caught one. If I were a fish and you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish, heaviest in the sea. You'd win first prize if you caught me. Why is everybody on the internet so mean? Why is everybody so afraid of what they've never seen? If I was scrolling through and I saw me flopping around and singing my song, I'd say, damn, they're cute and sing along. If I were a rock, you would pick me up and say, that's a nice rock, skippiest on the lake. Plop, 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 I'm the perfect shape. And if I were a sock, you would put me on and say, that's a nice sock, happiest as a pair. I found you, now I'm not scared. Why is everybody on the internet so mean? Why is everybody so afraid of what they've never seen? If I was scrolling through and I saw me flopping around and singing my song, I'd say, damn, they're cute and sing along. How lucky are we? Of all the fish in the sea, you get to be you, and I get to be me. Just let him be me. We're as free as can be, to be the youest of you, and the meest of me. If I were a fish, 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 This is the funnest thing I've ever done in my life. Yeah!
Hello, everybody. Welcome on back. We're doing 3D. That's a joke. We're not doing 3D right now. We're still doing 2D. So, yep, we are back with another Godot stream. And even though we have Godot pulled up right now, let's actually flip over to... Where is that other desktop? Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's on this monitor. I have to switch desktop view. There it is. We actually have to do a little bit in Clip Studio. I actually started. I started for us already. Yep. Howdy, Tio. Howdy, Flan. Howdy, Storm. Hope everyone is doing well. But I am starting us off with making the, like, scene, basically, the background for this. Ah, Tio with 30 months? Oh my gosh. Is it's weird to say, has it really been that long? Because genuinely, you're kind of one of those people in my life at this point where it's weird to think of a time before you were here. So it hasn't really been that long, but in the opposite way of like, wow, it really feels like you've not been here that long. No, it feels like you've been here longer than that. Anyways, welcome back. I like having you here. Is that even pixels on either side? Stuffle! Okay, that is 4 pixels. This should be 4 on this side if I did my math right. Yep, perfect. So I want to make a 5x5 grid. With 4 pixels in between all of it. So, what we are making today is a genre that pretty much only exists on mobile devices. But I don't know, I have fun with. So we're going to be making a kind of idle merging style game. Okay, so we have all this. We want to do a selection. Move this water bottle out of my way, please. I have a fizzy water here that's like almost empty, so I decided to get just another one. Wait, we want 5x5 grid. Get rid of this top row. Let's actually just merge all these together. Merge selected layers. We delete this top row. And give us a little bit more room at the bottom, just in case we want to have like text on the top or some information along the bottom or something like that. Also, it's a Stuffle! It's a little bear! Okay, so we made a selection based on this layer. So what we can do is... Oops, I need to invert that. That did not invert whatsoever. Selection from where? Create selection. That is not selecting that layer whatsoever. Oh, no, that worked. That was weird. Okay, whatever. All right, so now we have this gray background, but let's make this a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. We're going to be staring at this a lot. Freaking, I don't know, like a nice... No selection for Zay. Zay doesn't get a selection, no. All right, that, and just because I can... this off the screen just in case. Oh wait, no, that's right. It doesn't show up on screen. Haha! It's not that like I'd be scrolling through anything dangerous, but I mean, I don't know. Textures. I'm just gonna put like a stone texture on here. That's more of a metal texture, but whatever. It'll get the idea across. Multiply, layer lock. Scroll that down massively. Remaking the Stone Age, sure. All right, and then we save this into game dev folder, merger, background, and then I have to save it as a PNG because that just saves the clip steel format. All right, now we can flip back to the game. So, is it this button? Nope. What button was this? This button. Found it. So, my plans for this game, which I realize I might want to just pull open a TXT file for it this time. Oop. What we want for the merger game: 4 tiers of things to merge. I'm going to make this view much bigger for y'all. View, zoom, control, mouse wheel up. Okay. Boom. 4 tiers of things to merge. Because then here I can do my hearts, so I want this. Merged items. Make resources passively. Can make lots of the mergeable items. Chicken nugget game. So the actual, like, what is it? The actual art assets I have for like the creatures that I have in file are basically just like colored spheres. They could be made in chicken nuggets. I don't care. Sippies? All right. Yeah, we could make a chicken nugget game. We could. But we'll work on stylistic stuffs later on. Okay. So this is kind of what I have right now. We probably are going to add to this. You want chicken nuggies? Hug it. Oh my god, imagine a nugget animation, but you're hugging it until its their eyes like bulge. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's an idea. What the fuck? Actually no. Delete this node. We actually need to scene, project settings. Where is, I need to find where the window is. Okay, so the current window that I have planned for this thing, what is the size of this fucking PNG? 612 wide by 342 high. These are literally just randomly generated things. Like, I just threw this shit together. And then 264 wide. Resizable, yeah, that's fine. We're actually gonna make this a 2x and make it integer. I think that should upscale it linearly. Like nugget redesign. Oh, you really do. Bun, if you finalize a nugget redesign, I will make a hug it animation. It won't be super complex, but I'll absolutely make a hug it animation, and we'll have that as another option to show up. Snom! All right, so now we have our game window. Yeah, sure, 2D scene, and this is going to be just main. We're gonna call this main. And add into here a... So how does the sprite thing work? Just a sprite 2D. Texture, new viewport texture? I don't know what these are. And I feel like since this is not going to be an animated sprite, I should learn how to do non-animated sprites. So I need to change my other Windows brightness. Okay. Also, ignore that I'm just sending you a message button. I'm just sending that to you to pin it so I can remember that later. Okay. Now to pull open the documentation. Godot documentation. On the heater a little bit. Not gonna ignore it. Okay, fine. Okay, so what is a sprite 2D do? What is this? Boop, reading time. This is gonna be fun. I'm actually really excited to work on a game again. I'm not looking forward to the inevitable problems that I face, but I have some ideas on how I can solve some of the things we might end up encountering. So, you know, we'll find out. Displays 2D texture. Texture displays can be a region from a larger atlas texture, a frame of sprite sheet animation. Okay. Also, nugget. Frame change, texture change, property descriptions. Honestly, I don't think this is needed for us. Huh. Animation, H-frames. So, horizontal, vertical frames. Which frame are on? Frame coordinates. The transform for it. Visibility is on. Maybe it's not view? New image texture? Resource? Path? Local to scene? No. Okay, back to the documentation. Where the fuck am I? Okay. So this is like trying to draw a texture, which is not what we want. So if it is just a single frame of animation, is it genuinely just intended to be a animated frame texture? Like add child node, animated sprite 2D. Because in this, I can just straight up say new sprite frames, switch the animation. Let me grab it for you. It's like, I feel like this is inefficient, but is this one of those cases where if it works, then if it works, don't question it type of deal? Like, transform, we want the Where is the thing where it wants to lock onto the top left corner? Because right now we have it centering in the center. Okay, see there's like a texture here, material here. Yeah, I don't see anything on how to position this any differently, so we're just gonna... Boop. There you go. You fit now. Wow! That shit's small! Alright, I think I know what's happening here. Project settings. I think it's because I changed the scale. There we go. Hi, Varasha. Picking up the kitten. Varasha's in such a playful mood right now that she is like harassing me constantly. I picked her up and she just squirmed her way onto the bed behind me. Yeah, you're a kitten. You're a kitten. I would love to play with you, but I literally had to wake up and then make breakfast and then set up stream stuffs and like do work things. I gotta play with you for like 15 minutes though. I'm sorry that's not enough for you. But I had to feed the dart frogs and the aquarium fish. And I had to make sure you and Merv were both fed. Baby. She is baby. Alright, I do want to make this bigger though. Like, I want the actual size to be bigger. Initial screen, don't know what that means. Resizable on. So what does resizable mean? Okay. So aspect ratio, keep, stretch, canvas items, I guess. Let's see what happens. Okay. We got something. It's staying in the center of the window. Orientation, landscape, that's fine. VSync enable. Oh yeah, we gotta have VSync enabled for this game. Oh, if we don't have that on, everything is just gonna freaking shatter. You demand food? Fun. I'm sorry, I can't provide food right now. I have to stream. And I had to feed the dart frogs, and I had to feed the cats, and I had to feed the fish. You weren't in that list of things I had to feed. I'm sorry. Okay, so what happens here? Okay, and it only views this little corner of it. That's interesting. Now let's do viewport instead and see what happens. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to look at the window display stuffs in the Godot docs. Okay, so this is in the actual stuffs. We're trying to find, and I can't right click for docs on that. Advanced settings. Oh, wow. That's also confusing. Wah! Wah! I'm sorry. Oh, okay, we found something with that. But I want to be able to stretch the texture with it. Is this not stretchable because it's an animated sprite and not like a canvas thing? Canvas modulate. Canvas layer. Node independent rendering of objects within a 2D scene. Oh, that applies a tint color to canvas. Several 2D notes address single operation. Okay, maybe it's a canvas layer that I'm thinking of. Don't see any way to add a thing onto this, so I don't think it's this. Okay, we're learning. All right then, back to the interwebs. Godot, how to make background Godot for, wow, beginner tutorials. Okay, Reddit. What's going on, Reddit? Texture rect, set your image, expand, no, ignore says. Okay, so it's texture rect. Texture. Okay, but what do they use for this? On texture, wait, set your image to the texture rect. But what do you mean set your image to the texture rect? There's no fucking new image texture? Would be the only thing I could think of. Okay, I think what they're looking for is different than what I'm looking for. Let me actually look at these links to see what their thing is. Oh, yep, what they're trying to do is different than what I'm trying to do. Got it. Okay, so not what I'm looking for. We are going to explore these a little bit. Camera texture? What is this? Okay, so it's if I want to actually load a specific camera. That's interesting. Howdy, Mark! I don't know, let's double check canvas texture. But then we're just back into selecting a texture. And it's like, there's image texture, but like, I need to know how to load the image texture. Do I have to do the entire path? 1 second. Copy path. Because if that's the case, then it's just, instead of this, it's just an image texture. And then paste. But it didn't paste the path at all. Copy path. Paste. Nope, nothing. Yeah, because there's, like, scaling it and everything. That's actually what I really want here. Is, like, this basically summarizes what I'm looking for. Okay, open documentation for texture. Oh, that's right, it does this on my docs. Image texture. The texture 2D based on an image. It's an image for an image to be displayed. An image texture has to be created from it using texture from image method. Oh. So this loads it as a fucking... This is like variables and such it has to load. That's interesting. Why is this not an option for me to do here? Like, genuinely, I don't understand why I can't just load a texture from... like in here. Because why do I have a preview scene then? Because this implies that I have to add a script in here. And then in the ready. One second. I'm literally just gonna like copy what they have here just for my own sanity. Image.load from file, and then this is where copy path. Image sprite. Okay, so this uses sprite 2D, not texture rect. Okay, do I have to scroll down until I find texture rect? Image texture, create from image. Tutorials, importing images. Wow. PNG is allowed. Scene import, what? Default action goes to import images as textures. Text can be stored in video memory. Pixel data can't be accessed directly to CPU. Converting back in images and script is what makes drawing them efficient. Okay, so this literally has like an import thing. I see a bunch of export, but like here's the screenshot I'm looking at. Where the hell is this? Default action in Godot is to import images as textures. Textures that are stored in video memory. Pixel data can't be accessed directly with the CPU without converting back to an image in a script. This is what makes drawing them efficient. Also, my phone just buzzed me. I don't care. Setting my phone to do not disturb for a bit. Top left, tab next to scene. Aha! There it is! A resource file in the file system or inspector of just import settings. What? Oh, I had to double click it. That's why. I had to double click it. That's why. That's why, everyone. Don't worry. Don't worry. I had to double click it. All right. Now. Yeah, you know, let's actually import that as a texture 2D. Okay, and now, theoretically, I should be able to go to texture rect path that. Nope. There's a load button. There's a fucking load button. All of that, there's literally a fucking load button. I am so good at this. Look at how good at this I am. Oh, duh, I have to delete the script. Close that. We don't need that. We don't use that script anymore. That script is a lie. Okay. Hey! I'm able to resize this, but it's not resizing the way I want. I want it to be the size of the thing. Fibs and mashed potato. Oh my gosh, you got fibs and mashed potato? Holy fuck, dude. Okay, let's bring size back down. Actually, none of it's fictional or fractional or integer is the correct way of doing that. So we're just gonna, nope. I don't think that matters much at all. Stretch, scale, keep aspect, expand mode, keep size, I guess. Dang it. Ignore size. Nope. Fit width. What? Fit width proportional. Nope. Fit height. Nope. Keep size. One of these days I'll find out what these things do. Hi, Parasha. You're still so upset. You want to play so bad. She is like making the saddest little mew sounds. Oh my god. Small. Yep. That but kitten. Imagine that but kitten. All right. Like, I can continue working with this as it is, but I feel like I need to be able to resize this whole thing. And I feel like it's not done in here because I need to be able to resize the entire fucking thing. Oh my god, she would love hugs right now. Stretch viewport, I guess. Expand. That would make sense. Like those are things that make some sense. Found it! Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm such a genius. I'm gonna see what aspect keep does real quick. Okay. There we go. Yay! Okay, we have the main thing. We made the background, everybody. We did it. We made a background. Sippies. Okay. Now, let's make a new scene. This will be a 2D scene, and this is going to be Creature 1. Applesauce, yay. So now we have a Creature 1 scene. And in Creature 1 scene, we want to add in a animation. Animated sprite 2D. New sprite frames. Load in Creature 1. Yeah. Now, we're not planning on changing the animation anytime soon or anything, but it's good to have options. Keep that centered. And now, what we can do, bone your fish, because they're really hard to remove all of them. They want you to choke. We want a timer here. Creature 1 timer. So what I want is I want the, like, let's say we put a creature down right here, right? I want every, like, 3 seconds, it gives 1 resource, right? And if you merge 2 of them together, you get 3 resource. Something of that nature. So it incentivizes you kind of merging things up. So we need to like have a resource. So creature one timer, auto start on, and let's have this be every, for testing purposes, just have it be 1 second. We can go back and change this later on. Okay, and now back to our script. So upon this thing loading in, which actually, yeah, auto start is on. Var resource 1. So now we have a variable for resource 1. And then we want to make a node for timeout in here. So when this times out, well, no, we don't want ready in here. We want to ready your resource count on the other scene, because this will just generate the stuff. So main is what actually makes those resources. I know it's a fish burger, but I'm just saying, hard to remove them all. Good luck. Resource 1, upon it loading, resource 1 equals 0. So that way we just don't have any resource 1. Don't have bones, silly. All right, tell that to me. I feel like I got bones. So on this thing, timing out. Resource 1 plus equals 1. So every second we get 1 whenever this thing is in the main scene. Boneless scrub! Yeah, I feel it. Like, I feel like that's the basics of getting just the basic resources. But I want to have, in this background scene, we want to actually also show how much resources we have. So we need a label. And whoa, why did that screen out for a second? Oh, Spectrier, cool. Resource 1 amount. No. Resource 1 amount, there we go. Where's your location information? Visibility. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember. It would have to be in here. Transform, there we go. No. 4 pixel. Please let me select this whole thing. 4 pixels over, 4 pixels down. And we want, see, now this is where, like, yeah, what theme do we use? New theme, that's what. Add type, don't know what that is. Selected theme type from the list to edit its items. You can add custom type lists items from another theme. Text. Text. I don't know what this does. Wow. That doesn't seem right. Because I want to have an overall theme and just be like, hey, it'll just auto assign the right font size and fonts to all the instances of text on the screen. Like, I'm doing a couple of things to set up my future work right now. Theme editor. Theme. Resource use styling, scanning controls in Windows. Resource use styling, control Windows. While individual controls may style the local theme overrides. Yep. Does allow you to store and apply the same thing else. All controls sharing the same type. Yeah. That's what I want. One theme resource can be used for the entire project, but you can also get separate theme resources to branch control nodes. Yep. Project settings .gui /theme /custom project theme control theme. Okay. Using a theme editor. Oh, I don't want to get started with the GUI skinning. I just want to be able to apply fonts, please. Your empty theme, one theme editor. Mine the resource created this way. I bundle the theme by default. Use context menu saving. Okay, that's fine. Theme editor provides tools to manage theme types and items. Ultimately, default fallback font. You can only using inspector block. Themes default font. Oh. Okay, theme editor overview. Theme editor has two main parts. Theme editor, created at the bottom of the Go editor, aims to provide users the tools to quickly edit, create, edit, and delete themes. Stuff to use visual tools for picking and changing controls, tracking online theme classes, themes, items, theme previews. Okay, so that's just a bunch of different previews I can flip between. Okay, type text edit. What? Wow. So we want to find text edit. Wow, look at that. Okay. Okay. New font file. New system font? I don't... Load. Oh, do I have to actually like find the font and load it? Ah, I don't have these like easily available. I don't know where my fonts are stored. Okay, fine. I'll look up where my installed fonts are. Okay, username, app data, local language, and response. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, so which font do I think will work best here? Pokemon Ruby Sapphire. That's what we're gonna use. Fuck it. Open up a new file explorer, pull open this folder. Yeah, sure. Is this math? Not yet. We'll get there though. Fuck. Yep, sorry. Okay, so now I have a font. So if this is set up with the default theme that I have, how's this look? That is not correct. Did I not save this? I did not save that. I see. The other day when counting my carbs and dividing the most complicated way ever, math hard. Oh. Okay, so we just load this font. Save. Merger theme. But see, that doesn't change that. That should be changing this section. Are you very close to murder? Yes. Yes, it is. Let's just see. Oh yeah, labels are their own thing. That makes sense. There we go. That is kind of blurry. Is there an aliasing that I can turn off? Uppercase on, yes. Always turn on uppercase. That makes pixelated, yep. It's spouting facts. You are rude. Oh, I can even apply like outlines and such. That's actually kind of neat. But I want, if I'm applying an outline, I want the outline to be of a specific color. Oh, outline color. Boom. God, I hate how blurry that is. Yeah, I want, like, I guess granted, I am zoomed in more than I really should be. Like, that's what it should be viewed as. So let's actually just take a quick look at it. It's not too bad. It's kind of bad. It's actually kind of really bad. On your sock, like a cheat sock potato. Oh my gosh. Sprouting. What on earth are you saying? Like, should I be worried? Alright. I'm fine with this currently. Currently. We're gonna have to change it later on, but currently. Currently. Alright, now we need to make a button. And this is creature spawn. Text on it. Spawn creature. And set the theme. I need to now change the merger theme so that way the button is correct. I know! Oh, you have to change your... Wait, why do you have to change your sensor? Isn't that like the entire purpose? Being the pump? That's really annoying. HSV, I know HSV. Recent colors, this recent color. You get a little bit brighter to show that you're hovering over it. Okay. Was that just stupid? That's weird. That's really weird. Spawn creature. Okay, and when you spawn a creature, I want it... Well, okay, now we get to the more interesting part. We need to have a location at all 25 of these. Now, what I want to know is, would it be easier to just define an area and label them location 1, 2, 3, 4, just down the list till we have all 25? Or would it be better to try and... no, I can't think of like... Yeah, no, we're just going to make like an area, because you have to be able to click on them and move things around. So I feel like it would make more sense to have area 2D. What is... Oh yeah, no, it needs to have a shape, that's right. No, I'm gonna try and base it on the color of the first creature, which is not correct, but fuck it. Oh, I'm sorry, what did it say I needed? Adding collision shape 2D, collision polygon 2D, challenge to define its shape. Okay, so collision shape 2D. Because we're just going to be adding in like little squares. Yeah, it's fine. I need a shape for this one. Rectangular shape. Okay, so now we have a shape. Are these backwards? Does this need to be a child of this? Oh yeah. A2D. Why is that like point whatever's? Yeah, that's the correct thing. I don't know why the area 2D is a different shape. Or a different, like, middle point. I don't know, maybe that's just a thing so I can easily differentiate them because they're next to each other instead of stacked. Because those have to be layered in a way, so... Okay, so this is area 1. Collision area 1. So theoretically, all I have to do is make this thing do everything I need. Okay, we don't want it to be visible. It'll be an invisible thing. Okay. Now, creature spawner. Node. Let's actually pull up in the main script. Okay, yeah. No, we're in the right area. Okay, creature spawner. What do? compressed. Okay, so this is down and up, I believe. Yeah, let's do button up. Okay, so what we need to do here is now we need to spawn in creature 1 when creature 1 in location 1. Okay, now we're at the point where I have to pull up the documentation again. Because I need to double check, how do I move this, how do I spawn this in here? And I know that's actually in the tutorial. Getting started, first to do game. Y'all proud of me? I'm actually doing stuff. And only had Gunny tell me one thing so far. Okay, so that's all this animation stuff, so we're not doing this quite yet. We want to... Okay, so we create an enemy, but this isn't spawned in yet on the other thing. Okay, main game scene. Mob timer, score timer, start timer. Spawning mobs, this is what we want. So for this one, it like makes a path and everything. We're just gonna have a set location for it. So not quite this thing yet. All the path is a node of mod path, and name it mob spawn location. It'll automatically rotate, yada yada yada. Export variable mob scene, packed scene variables. Okay, so you export the other scene. So on this, it's at export. Creature 1. Oh, wait, no. Export variable creature 1. Double checking what they have here. Mob scene property inspector under script variables. Wait, what? Oh. Hold on. No, we're doing this. Variable creature 1. Pack scene. So now I have made creature 1 its own packed scene that I might be able to trigger. Okay. So now we have a variable for creature 1. Correct? Instance property allows in 2 ways. Drag mobs in the file system, dropping the main scene property. Okay, so I could have literally just went like, boop. Well, that didn't work, but whatever. Okay. This is sequence of player node, but that's player. That allows us to interact between different things. Okay. Saving. Before I'm messing with too many things. Okay, so that's a canvas item, and if that's triggered, we have main scene on creature spawn button up. So on line 17. Yep, cool. Love that. Trying to say here? Nope. Okay, you're saying that there's an error on line 17. We only go down to 16. Don't really know how that happens. Oh, because it's looking for a pass. Yep, that's why. The signals the player know available with the hit signal is. That's all the signal function quick before handle happens and game ends. Okay, so we might actually see. I want whenever this thing triggers to do a thing over here, but I worry that let's say there's 25 different things that are all triggering every 10 seconds. Is that going to cause any type of problems? Sorry, I'm just like reading through this stuff. It's like, I know that there is a way for me to generate the creature over here and have it trigger things over here. The thing is that, let's say on creature 1 timer timeout. So this is whenever this creature times out, it gives you one of the resource. But if you have 2 of them, does it make creature 1 or creature underscore 1, creature underscore 1 underscore 1, because it's the second creature it spawned in, and so would this not work? Or would it not work if I did that? So I'm just double checking. Okay, so they're... Oh my gosh. On spawn location. All that, yada yada yada. I'm just like reading through documentation. Genuinely, I'm just reading this currently. Yeah, what I'm seeing here is that we have to do the timer, but all this is in the main script. So, what is the purpose of having the other creature spawn things? Yeah, it's like this is how it spawns in. Instantiate. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna find out what the fuck happens. How about that? So, on this thing, triggering out variable, creature 1 equals creature underscore 1 underscore scene instantiate. Okay. Yep. Kind of figured. But creature 1 is pack scene. I don't think that this is part of it. I think that's just a quirk of how they did it. Yep, they did mob scene, so I honestly just assumed scene is part of that. Okay, so now we have the creature 1 variable, and then their creature 1. Oh my gosh. Spawn location equals area 1. That's not gonna work, is it? Oop. Oh, wow. All right, let's just hit run and see what the fuck happens. It broke. You know, it's kind of expected. Okay, so how'd this break? So creature 1 is null, spawn location is null. So I guess I have to define these things. Oh, is it add child? 1 second. Add child creature underscore 1. Dang it. Oh, wait, it says should be node, but it's packed scene. Let's just see what fucking happens. Okay, yep. So this thing calls that packed scene, and I don't know why. So look up symbol. That's not helpful whatsoever. But if I call it a packed scene and then look up that symbol, what does it give me? Abstract of a serialized scene. So it interface to a scene file, provides access to operations and checks that are performed on the scene resource itself, can be used to save a node to a file when saving an owner. Doesn't need to own itself. Online 2D role-playing game tutorial. Honestly, what I really should do is go through all the different game tutorials. That might be like a next week thing. Since you've seen hierarchy, triggers, initiated notification group file. Okay. I'm not understanding everything. Howdy, Wolby. So they use an add child on here. Do you want to quick catch up to what I'm doing, or do you just want to sit and stew and wonder and try to figure it out? What the? Oh, hold on a second. We need creature underscore one dot position equals creature one spawn location. Which at this point, why am I even doing this when I could just do area one and get rid of this variable entirely? Wait, no, because that's probably going to be changing. So the actual spawn location, like, it's going to be like area one, but in parentheses a bunch of other stuff. So it's actually, instead of this, it'd be creature underscore one. No, creature. Oh my god. Spawn location. If I could learn to spell. Okay. Ugh. Did it change? Did you break anything yet? Only a little bit. Don't you want to import creature one domain, not export? See, that's weird about this is I'm following along a tutorial that they made for the like enemies spawning around you, trying to cross through your path, and you're just moving around trying to avoid them. And this is what they had done for it, was they did an export Vera Creature 1 as a packed scene. And I don't believe they had the export thing on the on their mob. Actually, I'm gonna double check that. Yep, they had yeah, no, they had this as an export, which is really curious now you say it like that. Because that makes more sense as an import, because that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to import it. But this is very clearly export. The fuck? One second. What do you think about he's doing? Good job. Yeah, right? Oh, I don't want to have to think. So one thing that they kind of do for this is they actually say you can drag the mob thing file sync doc into the main mob scene property. Yeah, but click the arrow next to empty and choose load. Wait, what? Are they trying to say like there's a load thing? Using the export keyword on a variable allows you to set its value in the inspector. Yeah, that's right. That's what the purpose of the export is. Why the fuck is this? Why is this tab giving me this at all? The fuck? One second. Is this doing what I think it's doing? No, creature one. But it's not showing up in the inspector. Oh, because I have to actually click on this. Okay, but it's not allowing me to load in the other scene, which is kind of weird. Okay, what am I actually trying to do? That's probably more important, huh? Click button, creature spawns right here. We currently have an area right here that's defined within this shape. And whenever you click on the button, creature spawns in that location. But the creature is over here because we can spawn multiple of them. So I don't really want to have like new instance, new instance, new instance, new instance. I want to be able to like edit the stuffs over here, and I want to learn how to connect the different scenes. So it's going to pull this creature into there, spawn it in that location. That's what I'm trying to do currently. Because there's going to be like other creatures and such, so I want to be able to switch them out on the fly and just etc. etc. I could probably do it all in here, but organization, trying to organize a little better. Whoop, bump the mic. Yeah, so we're getting rid of that export. That's yeah, you're right. The export is so you can see it. I don't know why it has that be a thing. Like, it never actually explained what the purpose of that was in the tutorial either. I just realized this. Okay, on mob timer timeout. So whenever it spawns a mob, variable mob equals mob scene instantiate. New instance of the mob scene. Yep. Which it's not able to do here. Creature equals. Yeah, this should actually, yeah, that's the exact thing that it has phrased for this. Creature 1 is not declared in the current scope. So I need to declare what creature 1 is. And that's what they did earlier with the instantiate thing. What the fuck? Like, they did this, and then in here, they were able to assign the other thing. I'm just gonna take a quick look at, yeah, that's not showing up. Yeah, let's just try fucking import. Import variable creature 1. Nope. First game down? Yeah, made a game. We already made one. We're working on number 2. Yay! It's like on par with, you know, yay, your first game jam, but I made it in 8 hours of time with people who are plenty more experienced than me in the chat. Ah, cool! I've been paid as a dev. I'm actually a real game dev now. Oh my god. I was just gonna look over the import thing, got distracted. Oh, it's not at. Nope. I'm gonna look up the import thing. But yeah, howdy Mythics. Too fatty real game dev budget, oh no. Oh no. Mythics, did you see in the dumpster fire thing I put in the schedule? I'm asking if people are down with doing a stream in the future. I probably should add everyone in there, huh? Yeah, I'm looking into importing this as well. I'm gonna just look up how to import scene Godot 4. I posted it like while I was chatting with people last night, so. Okay, that's 3D scenes. We want 2D scenes. Imports 2D scenes. Okay, that's okay. We're trying to import. Oh my god. I'm just gonna real quick, just, is there? Hey, guess what? You can just instantiate it here. Oh, but it still doesn't know what the fuck creature 1 is. Oh, because it's just creature dot 1. Or not creature dot 1, it's just creature 1. That's really bizarre, because it's very clearly creature underscore 1. Should I rename that creature 1? Yeah, Mythix, do you think I should just add everyone in there? I'm always worried about doing so, because, like, multiple people might want to get in on it, and then there's, like, not enough room for it. Alright, sorry, I'm getting really distracted between two different things. I want to play a game thing. It would probably be for next week. But I want to play a game thing. I'm not letting this game pass me. Anyways, okay, so now we have this guy, but I don't think we really need it like that. Because, like, import creature one, so variable creature one equals creature instance. Okay. I like how much this feels like we're both just as clueless. You just have more knowledge of what to look up. Bear creature one equals creature underscore one dot. Oh my god. No, multiple friends hang out. I mean, that's fair, actually. Doing it for you. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I just saw that you did that. Okay. All right. Well, that's basically what I have down here. Oh, but I didn't put the dollar sign on it, which is kind of important, huh? So, could I just do that then? In creature one dot position. Oh, we just want creature. Let's see if that works. Nope, it crashed right here. Okay, or it gave me an error right here. One second. One second. I'm just real quick putting in the kind of times I'm looking. It's like 19 to 20 seconds. All right. Okay. What's in creature 1.gd? Great question. Oh yeah, that's just the. Yeah, that's just the thing that's like, all it does is just handle that timer. And it just gives us one resource every second currently. Which I realize I should probably actually set this to 0 instead of just nothing. Well, no. It sets resource to 0 in main. Because I don't want it, whenever you spawn a new one, it resets all your resource. That would be really silly. Sorry, I just really dig this song. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what's in creature1.gd. So this variable creature1 instantiates. I feel like this is going to be one of those things that I'm going to need to understand really well. Let me pull up this tutorial thing. Yeah, so what they have, I can also open up that game. Like, I have this made. I can just open up the fucking coding for this. Let me save all this. I don't actually know how to like open up an entirely different project. Guess I can just exit out and then just like open up a new thing. Minimize this stuff so there's less junk on the screen. Oh look. Anyways. Fucking, oh my god, I totally forgot I have to reload. Get out! Yeah, I did things stupid. All right. So here's basically what is in this game. Oh god, I forgot it has music. You guys can't even hear it. But like, it's spawning in instances and multiple instances of it, right? And you touch one, you lose. So the fact that it spawns things in is pretty much what we're looking for. And on its main scene, it has, in its script, it's like export variable mob scene pack scene, and it exports the mob scene, like it exports the whole mob instance as a scene here and saves it as a variable. And then when it has mob timer spawn out or timeout, it instantiates it here. Which the only reason I think it would do it like this is so that it's able to spawn in multiple different instances that each run at their own, in their own, like basically in their own instance. Can I open up another version of Godot? Oh my god, I can. So like, you know, we pull open this again. So if we were to copy them perfectly, it would be, yeah, export mob scene, and then I have to assign the scene over here. Which this seems horrible. Variable creature 1. Oh my god, what the fuck is the formatting for that? Yeah, creature 1. Pack scene. But see, now it's not even here. You are correct. I feel like that's gonna fuck me up. I should probably change that now. Like, honestly, I'm just gonna change this now. This is gonna be a different thing now. Fuck, how do I change the name of it? Oh no. On the node? It's still that. Still creature 1.tscn. No, ignore that. Oh, sorry. Yep. Right, I'm gonna put that back just so for that sanity. Scene. Can I rename it down here? Ah, rename creature base. Yep, found it. We have to rename it down there. Okay, saving that. We are gonna have to change up all this, but that's fine. It's the base creature. When the base creature spawns in, it's when you merge up from there. Creature base. Creature base. Because we might do like creature 1, 2, and 3 and such for like how many we have or something like that. Okay, we're not to that one quite yet. Now, why is this not giving me the export for that variable? Why is that still saying .gd? Oh, because it's saving in there. Duh. What am I? That's a totally different thing. It's a totally different thing. Say. That is weird that that's _1 versus 1 like that, but whatever. Okay. This is already not being very clean, but that's fine. Should be node, but it's a packed scene. So it wants this to be a node, but it's currently a scene. Now what the fuck did they do over here? Because they just like did this, and they were able to import it right here. But like, I don't have that in the inspector at all for this. Fuck it, we're gonna hit run. Have it fail on me. That's where you go wrong? Okay. It makes sense. That was where the error was. Time outlines 16, 18 for now. You know what? That's wise. Let's just get this. Let's just not let that... Okay. What am I doing? Not let those get in the way. Let's get this figured out. Export variable creature based pack scene. Oh, is it creature based underscore scene? Is that required here? Again, it's not showing up these at all. Oh yeah, if it's empty, it's gonna be... The past I keep forgetting. That'll bite me later, probably. Maybe? Nah. Okay. So, like, this is like, oh, it's mob scene. It's loading into here. There it is. The fact that it needs to say scene. Let's just load it and see if it gives me an error. Okay, so that's fine. And then load creature base. Yep, yeah, I saw it as well on the right. So now we have that loaded in. Math! Sure. So now we have creature base. Can this all work? Okay, so it doesn't understand creature base still. Feels like math. It certainly does. Creature base equals... Can't I just like... Wait, is that actually how they fucking did that over here? No, that's not how they did that at all. Oh, because they did it instantiate. Oh. Oh my god, it's like... I'm forgetting like one freaking line every time. Okay, so variable. Creature. Vehicle. Oh. Yeah, so it'd be the creature base scene instantiate. Sure, just creature base. Hey! Damn it! I wanted to spawn in Area 1, but I think we have to get Area 1.location or something like that. Because it doesn't know exactly where Area 1 is, so it's like... Area 1 dot position. Is that correct? Nope. That is not correct. I feel like half of my learning is, just slap it on there, see if it works. Oh, did I have to do collision area, not the area itself? That actually might be the correct instance here. It's not area 1, it's collision area 1. Oh wait, I actually have to do area 1 / collision area 1 because it's nested. Okay. I don't think that's gonna work. Yep. Okay, so creature-based spawn location is currently, it's just looking at this. But, like, for one, its node is like -6.82 pixels. That's just weird. That is actually very bizarre. Position, creature spawn location, creature-based spawn location, creature-based opposition equals add child this. So, invalid next position on base node 2D, creature 1 to try type collision shape 2D. Okay, so yeah, we can't assign that to collision area. We're gonna build this time? A merging idle game. A merging idle game is what I'm trying to build. Just to learn a bunch of new things. And currently we are still in the beginning of it, but also it's only been like an hour 40, so I'm not terribly surprised. It feels like I get a lot more progress once I have like the core understanding of what I'm doing down, then I can start to build on that. Add dot position. Dot position to the end of the year? Spawn location. I guess it's area 1. You'd be looking at the area 1 dot position. I think that's not the right spot for that. I mean, I'll see if you're right. Oh yeah, look at that. That worked. Oh! And then that one failed, but that's fine. We'll get to that one later. That's okay. I don't care that that one's failed yet. We'll be loading in the creature base resource thing. It's fine. They're the main resource thing. That's fine. That's fine. But it worked. It spawned in the right spot. Now I have to make it not spawn in a weird spot. Area collision area 1. Well, it said that the collision area 1 wasn't valid, but I'll just pull this up again. It was telling me that this isn't a valid target because like collision area 1 can't handle that. Oh, nope. Okay. It's able to spawn. Yeah, so the dot position was the correct thing. Okay. Okay, so we need to load in the... We need to have this impact the resource 1 on main. So what I'm thinking is... Boop. There we go. Perfect. That fixes it all the time. The collision area 1 looks like it's wrong. Probably, yeah. Yeah, let's get this spawning thing done right. So right now it's set to invisible, but if we make it visible... See, here's what's confusing, right? Area 1 is right there. Collision area 1 is right there. Like, if I make it that... Oh, it was just offset by 6 whatevers. Okay, well... I think what we have to do is it's not collision area, it's just area 1. Okay, that's still off by about X pixels. That's curious. Zora! That's a popular one. I feel like Zora. Okay, so... Actually, yeah, no, -7 made sense, because that was... It's... Well, no, why is it still -7? Why is collision area -7? But it's not... Area 1 is off somehow. Okay. Okay, it's just that these are off. Got it. Got it. Got it. Fixed it. Yeah, move area 1. Yep. It was throwing me off because somehow collision area 1 was a different state. It was in a different position than area 1. There we go. Okay. Oh, that crashed. Okay, well, saving real quick just in case. We got our first crash, everyone! Let's go! All right. So now it needs to reference the main and change the resource on there. So the reason why I want this to be separate, I mean, arguing about owning a restaurant and drinking lunch sometimes, you can even make your own restaurant. Ooh, that actually sounds really fun. Like, I love idle games. I have a problem with idle games. I fucking love idle games. Like, I actually, literally on my other PC right now, I have a Pokemon idle game going that my current run is like 41 weeks long. So it's just like, yeah, whatever. Fucking love idle games. It's kind of why I want to make this, but this is also an excuse to learn some other things. Okay. But no, I need to learn how to connect like scripts together, because it's the only way I'm going to be able to organize shit, because otherwise I'm going to end up having like one source or one scene have everything in it, and that's just going to go bad real fast. All right. There's a settlement, my base is getting processed and close. What's funny about that is like, what is it? Settle Moon is a game I've been looking at. I haven't like picked it up or anything, but I love that I didn't realize that I was following the artist for Settle Moon until like a week after Settle Moon released. Like, they've been working on that thing for so freaking long. I followed the artist and I saw so much of their work, and I just went back and it's like, yeah, they just never mentioned they were working on a fucking game. It's like, what the hell? It's like they were just working on that. People like knew Settle Moon and everything, knew the artist for it, and I was like, I just found the artist through other art. The fuck? I believe so. I can't remember the name of the artist. All I know is that, like, oh, I followed them. Okay, Godot for change value in another scene script. Groups, references. One second. Autoloads, which can be used when necessary to have a globally reachable function or variable. You know, while I'm thinking about it, since I'm pulling up Reddit for some stuff, so let me freaking move this to dark screen. I don't know how to... Where the fuck is... I don't know where dark screen is on here. Unless that's not on Reddit's thing. That'd be really annoying. Anyways. Alright. Fuck. Anyways, yeah, I just looked it up and Reddit was just like, you know... Basically, a person just looking, proving all those also heard the best avoid using those. There's no way they're around it. So it's like, okay, whatever. All the group note subscribers, like that might end up working. Because I need all of these nodes to be able to edit like the main script variables. So like on ready, variable my node, get my node, and it gets like that. Like a signal callable data. All right, this is gonna get interesting. Let's say we have a globally reachable function or variable. See, like, I feel like that sounds totally perfect for what I need. Yeah, this guy's saying autoload is like the perfect thing here. Genuinely, this actually sounds like the perfect solution for this. Instance is seen with another. Yeah, but that's fine. I don't want to reference back to it, so we're just not going to reference back to it like that. Or we're not going to instantiate between them. Yeah, no, let's just... Where the fuck was that list? Autoload. Zero back. There's no method of storing information. Place store images that need by more than one scene. Ah, okay. There's some workarounds with the unbooked limitations. Use a master scene, which owns other scenes as children. Yeah, so that's not going to work for me. Stored to disk and no. Proposed later, no matter which scene's currently running, can store global variables and places can handle switching scenes between scene transitions. Act like a singleton, so you just support global variables by design. See, not support global variables. Like, I'm trying to make a global variable. So this is basically to make a global variable in a way. Script and node. Script project residence menus. Switch the auto load tab. The unit number sends the scripts. Each entity in the requires a name, which is assigned nodes and name property. Using a global scene, manipulate up and down like regular trees, and everybody knows stop down order. So basically, I have to make a script that just remembers how much currency they have, like how much these resources they have, and then it edits the number in main whenever it does so. Okay, so this looks like it's like literally what I'm looking for. Perfect. All right. So yes. Wait, new scene? Wait, no, what did I do? Oh, it's project site. Auto load. Resource, just, you know, resource one, add, parents, node, create. Okay, so now we have this. So, extends node. Whenever it's triggered, so, yeah, we want to set resource one in here instead. Yeah, whenever it's never, well, no. Let's actually, ooh, just trying to think. Let's actually trigger this in here, because only when the game loads up the first time will it do so. Well, no, because this is what we're going to be loading up only once anyways, so no, this makes more sense. This makes more sense. Trying to organize things a little bit in a logical way. So yep, this makes resource one, and whenever it's ready, resource one equals 0. And now I need to find a way to reference the path. So variable player var equals get node root player variables. Enable column is checked, which is by default the singleton be accessed directly in GDScript without requiring get node. Oh. Okay, so now this should be able to run just like this then? Is that seriously it? One second. There's no way it's that easy. Save first. Alright, sorry, I'm just like trying to go through this. Because this should be able to just be like... I'm trying to get the exact for this. So play variables.health is what they use as their example, but for my example, it's going to be a little bit different. It should just be resource one dot resource one. If that's the case, then I'm going to have to rename this. Resource manager, maybe. Rename resource manager, because we're going to have resource 1, 2, 3, what have you. Resource manager dot resource 1 plus equals that. Okay. So we haven't declared what this is yet. That's fine. This is where I'm at right now. Auto load a scene script, select project settings, menu switch auto load tab. Yep. You got any number of scenes or scripts. Each entry in the list requires a name, which is assigned the node's name property. Do whatever entities. Entries that are added in a global scene tree, which is manipulated using up and down arrows. Like regular scenes, the engine will read the node's top to bottom order. Means a node can access singleton named player variables with, so they have to do variable player vars equals get node, and it gets that node. For us, it would be get script, I guess. Enable column is checked, which is by default, and the singleton can be accessed directly to GDScript without requiring get node. So they can just do player variables.health. But we have resource 1, so this should allow me to access this. Like, I know it's going to fail, but I have to, yep. Resource 1 null. Path orphan. Okay. So it just doesn't reference back to here properly. Okay. Reorganizing my other monitor a little bit. So how do I do this? Autoload objects, scripts, and scenes are accessed just like any other node in scene tree. In fact, look at the running scene tree, you'll see the autoloaded nodes appear. Global player variable. Oh, interesting. I don't see them. What does that mean? See, they're just like clicking on that, and it's just like, yeah. Well, I've already a couple of things to end it with dialogue. Oh no. Mood, but oh no. Yeah, it says I need to get node, but what's interesting is that it says right here, if the enable column is checked, which is by default, and I can confirm global variable is enabled. So just that's enabled. Then the singleton can be accessed directly in GDScript without requiring get node. It's just really curious that it's like I matched this requirement, but that doesn't work. Like, am I not crazy? Oh, why is the name of this still resource 1? That might help. That might help. Nope. Well, yeah, I just tried naming it to resource manager.gd because that's going to make far more sense. Yeah, it doesn't know that identifier yet. Oh, that works. Now it's not giving me an error. That's right, it doesn't change that amount at all yet. Okay, so now, whenever this is triggered, we want to change the number on resource 1 amount. So like on ready. Okay. Then I can, oh god, how do I call that again? Is that get node? That would have to be get node then, wouldn't it? Because I'm trying to change a node in a totally different scene through this script. Variable main dot resource 1 amount equals, is it main dot or main underscore? I think that's correct. Resource 1. No, that's incorrect. No, I don't know what I'm doing there. Oh wait, no, get node. I need to get node. That would probably help. There. Equals get node. Where's the copy node path? Really? That's not the node path, y'all. Okay, cool. Oh my god. So not resource manager. Main resource 1 amount. Is that correct? Or would it be main dot resource 1 amount? I think actually that will be that. And now oh my gosh. See, I understood that this is one of those like downsides of Godot is trying to reference between each other can be a little bit cumbersome. I'm scrolling down as well just to make sure that I'm not missing something important here. Variable player variables equals get node. Root player variables is what they are doing for theirs. And then player underscore variables dot health equals, okay. So they're doing that. Oh gosh, I really hope I'm doing this correctly. Resource 1. Yep, that's not working. I can do it! Yay! Oh, you get here as soon as the Spritzy arrives. Patty kit! Oh wait, why is that not giving me an error? Why is that not giving me an error? That's upsetting. Why is that not giving me an error? Okay, so that's resource 1. And now, whenever this thing is called, we want it to trigger resource. We want to update the resource amount. Moving on ready? Yeah. That's probably why it's not giving an error. I expect errors, but nope. Yep. I'm just gonna see if it makes that a 0. Nope. That failed. Yep, that's what I was expecting. That's what I was expecting. Okay, that failed. Get node root / player variables is what they use. Of course, they're calling to their project, like the overall one. They're calling to their auto script. We're trying to call down to a specific node section. So like, if I do this and I was like, oh, you know, collapse expand branch. Wait, oops. It's like copy node path. It's like, what's it gonna give me? Oh wow, just resource one amount. It's like, that's not helpful. Turn, how goes? Mild concern and confusion. Right now we're hitting the spot where it's like, Godot isn't the best. Line should not be? Really? But then how does it know where to go? Unless I can do that main slash that maybe no. Oh my god, how did I do this earlier? I don't think it had the slash on it. Maybe that'll work. Nope, it failed. Okay, we're getting closer, I think. Node. Oh, hold on. Root / resource manager. Wait, no, that's where I am right now. Globals is this one. Read the error. Invalid set index text. Oh. That's what we want to change. What? Oh, is it just that? Nope. Okay, let me replicate the error here. Yep, put it back. Okay. Invalid set index text on base null instance with value type integer. Oh, I have to make it into a, it's not. Yeah. It's just int, isn't it? That means the node is null, so you're failing to get it. Oh. So that means that that's not a way to access that node. Okay, again, casual reminder, we are in a script that is not in this scene at all. So we're trying to call to the scene. We're currently in this script in a totally different area of Godot. We're trying to call back to this instance here. So we have to find out how to call down to this. And I have a thing on how to reference other variables, but it kind of only goes up, and I don't know how the fuck to go down, because this is trying to access variables in the auto scripts. You had to get node, we had it wrong, and then deleted it. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying here. So we have to get node, and then we have to find the correct line. Read this page. Okay. Nodes and scene instances. Guys, node creating nodes. Okay, that's creating nodes. Yep. Node paths. When you're going to reference a node, you're not limited to getting a direct child. The get node function supports paths. So go to the file browser. Okay, we're trying to find out file browser stuffs. Get the animation node. You need the following code: shield bar / animation player. Function ready. Animation player equals good. Okay. 1 second. Okay, we have to put this variable up here. Ooh. resource 1 text. Then on ready, we can get resource 1 text equals get node. Oh, underscore get node. Oh, I ran away. Darn. All right. And then get node.
Man, it's right!
Roots main resource 1 amount
Riot!
above here. See, now this is where I can't get a solid answer. I'm gonna keep scrolling through here. Oh, there's a short notation for get node, the $sign. You place it before the name of the path of the node you want to get. So instead of all of this, not being main resource. Yeah, no, you're correct. It should just be resource 1 text. Text.text equals resource 1. But I'm gonna pull this up here just to show it as well. The $sign you place it before the path of the node you want to get. So like animation player, shield bar animation slash animation player. So like theoretically that should also work. Oh, that might only work on the onReady, actually. Give an example code comparison to the screenshot of their node tree. Okay. So they're trying to do animation player, which is in the shield bar. Now see, here's the thing is that they're just doing shield bar slash animation player, right? But it doesn't know we're in the main scene, right? We aren't in either scene. So how does it know I'm doing the resource 1 amount in creature base? I mean, there isn't a resource 1 amount, but it doesn't know. I'm trying to find out why, like, how do I know that I'm going into main resource 1 amount? And like, that's what I'm trying to do here. And it's like, that's not the clearest thing. Like, because to my understanding, it should be user interface slash shield bar slash animation player. These are allowed to get the parent node. The best place to practice to avoid doing that though is not to break in caps. Yeah, that's fair. Root the application should redefine root viewpoint. See, in my mind, it would be okay. I don't know why I'm doing this slash at the beginning of that, but it'd be main slash resource 1 amounts. Fuck it. Let's just see if that works. Nope, failed. Well, it failed here, but based on null instances, yeah, it doesn't have it right. You may have come to a conclusion on what to do without knowing how scenes work relative to where that scene is running, like trying to decorate a room before knowing where the house is. But does that solve my housing crisis? This room is god-awful ugly, and the curtains are a really ugly shade of salmon. Ah. Finish off the drink. Sippy of water. Russia being cute. Okay, sorry. Oh, I should probably mention as well. I got my ADHD medication. Like the day after the last stream was done, I got a call. It's like, oh yeah, your prescription's ready for pickup. I'm like, you motherfuckers couldn't have given me any type of heads up? Seriously? Nothing? Yeah, so I have my meds. I don't know if I have the meds for next month, but I have them for this month at least. So yeah, if I seem really distracted, it's because I just am, not because ADHD this time. Okay, so conclusion on what to do without knowing how scenes work relative to where the script is running. Yep, so I need to find how... Okay, I'm just gonna look up how to make an auto script reference another script. Go for... Referencing a node from auto-loaded scripts. Oh, God. Oh, no one lived from the Mantis raid. Get fucked. Line whether toxic variable does not work in script. The script conditions bar node reference. Yeah, so. Create a weather signal in your global script. So they're trying to make a signal in the global. Condition bar script ready function. Connect that signal in the conditions bar update its own label in global script. Sorry, I'm just like kind of quick reading. This is a year ago, so there's a chance that... Is this in Godot 4? I love that no one ever says what version of Godot it is. It's like, this might be Godot 3. Issues are using light mode. Fuck off. Dude, some people like light mode. Wow, people are really assholes. So let's go on the scene tree. Okay, so they're saying that there has to be a thing like this. It has to be a child, which I'm trying to avoid doing too many like children's stuff because I already have one thing childening into or parenting into another section. It's like that's not like that. Don't restrict to 4 mentions only because things person. No, like, you are correct. It is a it is like not completely out entirely, but it's on 3.3. But to my understanding, they changed so much into Godot 4 that there is a strong chance that the options they're saying are just not even in here anymore. Like there was apparently a lot of updates made between 3 and 4, to my understanding. So there's a decent chance that this is inaccurate. But you're right. Maybe we should check to see if autoload script is a major change. Bummer. Yep. Yeah, I have found instances where people say, yeah, go through this tree to do this stuff, and I type in, it's like, yo, bitch, that shit just outright bugs. That's not good. So. All right, anyways, yeah, we could try and find out if this runs first. It's like the auto load, I believe auto load should load first. 1 second. Okay, found the auto load singleton section. Trying to read through here if it says the thing. We're counting a lifetime for the first time where the order of things being created matters, which explains the suggestion use a signal in the node that reads from when it comes into existence. You might be right. Because the main thing is, like, this script is what's loaded on this whole thing existing. And I don't know exactly when the resource manager would get loaded. That being said, I have yet to find any way to know for certain what the correct path is for this. Like, before we dig too much into, like, order of operations and everything, let's ensure that this is correct. Because this might genuinely have to be, like, root/main/resource1 amount. And it failed again. Print logging help, log when script runs, and log when the node is made. Ah, shoot. How do I do that? Well, no. Let's... Before we dive too far into that, Gunny, to like make sure the order of operations, I do want to get that information, because that will be important later on. But let's solve this thing first. Because currently, no matter what I type in here, it will give me the same error. It'll say that this is the error here. So I know that this is wrong. So I need to find the correct node path. If the node will never exist at that point, it will always turn null. I mean, you're not wrong, but if I could find anyone online who tells me what the actual node path is, I can make sure that that's the issue. It's like, if someone can tell me, oh, if you're trying to reference a different node from here, you can do /root/this/this, and I can just type that in and just see before I go and digging through a bunch of logging stuffs to find that information out. I see these as two different problems, and I would like to solve a problem that I know I'm going to have, which is I don't know the root path. And I want to find that answer, so at least I can solve one that I know for a fact 100% certain is a problem right now. It's like, I know what you're saying, Gunny, and you're trying to solve a thing that is very likely a major problem that will prevent me from testing this other problem. But the problem that would allow me to test fully, I know 100% certain is a problem right now, and I want to fix that to the best of my knowledge. I don't need to test it. I don't need to type it in and then hit run and it works. I need to know what the correct words are I put in. Because cool, I found out what the node order is, and I found out that this runs second or first or anything. I'm back to where I was when I found this problem in the first place, and I'd like to at least find the documentation on what that is, so I can fix problem 1, or at least have knowledge on problem 1. So that way, I at least have that out of the way. It's like, I don't need to like type it in and then like hit enter and it's totally fine. I just need to know what the terminology is that I'm trying to find. That's what I'm trying to do. It's like, Gunny, you are not wrong, and it's probably better to do that order of operations. But I set down on this path because I needed to get a pathway found, even to know if that's even a possibility, I guess. And so far I've seen people say it's possible, but no one gives me any way to learn what my pathway nodes will be. And that's something I'm going to need immediately after we're testing the other thing. It's like, I don't need to test this. I just need to type in the right stuff so I can go back to it with ease. I would get no simple functions reference a node or resource within a node or properly of a resource node, for example. Path 2D slash path follow 2D. Oh my god. Oh, root, my auto root main. If your main scene's root node renamed main. Okay, I actually found it. I actually found the fucking info. It'd be /root/main/ oh, capital M. Main / resource 1 amount. That's what I needed. Now we can test the other part. I'm not even gonna run this. Let's learn how to do the other thing. This is what I wanted to know. Because that's info I'm gonna need later on anyways. Whew. So yeah, that should get resource 1 amount. Resource 1 equals 0, resource 1. Oh wait, resource 1 amount dot text equals resource 1. Oh, no, I had that right. It was resource 1 text, because that's what we just defined. Okay. Okay. Now. Now we need to learn the other stuffs. Howdy, Mask. And Gani, I hope you're not annoyed that I was basically telling you know this first. But hopefully it makes sense why I wanted to solve this problem first. When it is a problem I knew for a fact was a problem before we tried to see something which may be a problem. But again, this might not be the, like, this may fail as well, but I found the documentation on how to get this information correctly for me. All right. Okay. We need to find the print logging thing. Fuck, where even is that? There's a bunch of errors. Visual profile, RAM, network profile. I don't want to profile people by their visual elements. That's racist. Alright, Godot. What am I looking for again? Oh, literally, I was trying to find that. Perfect. Oh, wait. So we just do, like, print line? Doesn't custom line. This seems a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Is this literally just print line in here and print line in the other ready function and see which one prints first? Is that literally it? Sweet. I'm happy it's easy. Let's do this up here. Yeah, let's do it in the ready function. Oops. But it's failing! It's not working! Wait! Oh, because I have to do... No? Wait, that's actually not working. Go see. You're right. This is C++. I just yeah. Shoot. I think it's just print then. Nope. Oh yeah, it is print. It is just print. It's print. It's print. Yay. By the way, Gunny, I want to point out, I'm still right. I wanted to find this first. All right, and then in main, upon ready, main started. Okay, well, it gave me an error here. Wait, where is the output? There it is. Resource manager was first. So at least we have that. But we're still getting this problem. Do we even need the dot text anymore? Hold on. Did I close the debug session? I don't know why I did that. Resource manager started, then main started. Well, it's not updating test. You know, resource manager. Okay, so it did load the auto loader first. Hooray! It'd be weird if it didn't, but I wasn't gonna put it past it. Okay. Now back to this. So. Let's run this again and see what happened. Sorry, I totally wasn't paying attention. Okay. Let's add a breakpoint in here and see what's going on. Yay, fewer assumptions! Resource 1, null. Resource 1 text, null. Path, root slash resource. I think it's the resource manager, actually. Yeah, so it's in the resource manager. It doesn't know what these members are. Okay. Errors. Okay, I ignore the fucking delta stuff. Your next statement, F to most programs. Woo! That's cool! Okay. Resource 1 text. Okay, so we're in the resource 1 text. That appears to be correct because it is referencing the resource 1 amount. Okay, and then here it doesn't add the text in. Resource 1 is currently 0, and it did not edit that. But I believe... One second. Oops, not that. Do I have to do resource 1? Do I have to do this / text? You're assigning to the variable not a member of the node. Yeah, I'm trying to assign to the variable for test. Yeah, we're trying to assign. Okay, so in this point, we have to do / text then, right? Resource 1 is an int. Is that normal? Do you mean have that as a string? Yeah, no, it's integer. What? Line 9 add text. All right, let's see what happens. Fuck, it failed here. It's totally fine, Kit. So am I. Yeah, can you pull up a time for 30 minutes? Yeah, real quick. Okay, you got a timer going. Pull up the fucking calculator. Oh my god. Oh, you're right. That was my breakpoint. Duh. What? Oh, that's an alarm. Fucking. There you go, bud. Enjoy. Okay, I actually don't know if that was a failure. Okay, it did failure. So set index text on base with label value of type int. Do I have to make this into a string because I'm trying to type into a text field? Like, that'd be annoying. If that was like the problem this whole time. 1 second. Once I learn this stuff, oh boy, I'm gonna find somewhere else to struggle with. Okay. So this is trying to fill this in with zero. It's not. Is the mega strings out the whole time? You're learning OOP for the first time. Object-oriented programming. We're moving to Godot. Howdy! I'm struggling. Shoot, so what? I have to convert this into a string then? I'm trying to like think if there's anything else here as well. Stop that. Yeah, howdy, fella in here. Okay. Second. There to string. Okay. Well, it at least set it to 0. We fixed that! Yay! Oh, is it just string. Is that? Oh yeah, that just turns it into a string. Yep, that's cleaner. Yeah, found here, we're kind of just letting me fail for a little bit, and then when I'm clearly struggling, it's like, no, not that. Stop that. Zay, stop that. No, you get the little spritzer bottle out. When you get node, you assign the result. Okay. I have to translate from Gunny having many, many, many years of like way, way higher end stuffs into dummy caveman shark speak for me. When you get the node, you assign the result return of that get node to resource one text. Yep, I understand that. So that whole result we put into resource one text. That is now a variable contained in the object, the node. So you access members of the object like .text to assign to them. If you instead assign directly the resource one text, you replace what you stored there. In case you, in this case you had, you're replacing the node with the number 0. Okay. Yep, I understand what you're saying. Oh yeah, found you. You're fine too. Like, you weren't wrong with calling that out either. Oh! It's just like, hey, now you're here, welcome. This is game number 2. Alright, so now we need resource manager dot resource plus equals 1. So this should trigger resource manager. But this is just on trigger. We don't have a function. I'm gonna delete these, that's gonna confuse me. Close docs, there we go. Saving real quick. There we go. Right, you have no idea. Yay! Well, speaking high counts. Gunny, but you know you do that. I've had to translate for you before. It's like, I knew I would end up having to learn coding at some point. I just thought it would be Python or C#. Gunny, you have gotten better. You have absolutely gotten better. But I still reactively and instinctively assume that you are going over everyone's heads, because that's way easier to translate for you in case it happens. Otherwise, what is it? If you were the one who said it totally correctly and I'm the one who's trying to correct you, then I'm the asshole, but people still understand it. That's the important thing here. All right, now, we need a new function on here. What should we make this one? Resource 1. Currently just pass. But what this will do is this, what? Oh, we already, duh. There we go. Okay, so this is gonna update the, this will update the other resources whenever this triggers. Gonna speak smart, yep. For what it's worth, you can see sharp here and GD script share similarities with them. Yep, that's kind of what I picked up, but I feel like I should probably dive into GD script first before I do anything else with it. Click the button. Whoa, slow down, Einstein. Yep. Adding also. All right. Okay, creature 1. Whenever this triggers, right now all it does is just ups resource 1 by 1 in resource manager, which is not correct. Well, technically that's correct, but what we're going to do instead is we go here, and we actually want this to be, amount. Because we, is that correct? I don't think resource manager should work. That shouldn't work. I don't think that's right. That's not right. That's definitely not right. Cannot read GD script, does not, god damn it, script. Yep. Are you winning, son? Totally. My game is so good. I fully support learning code for the first time with engine scripting language using immediate feedback and results. First time program is GML, Game Maker language, Game Maker version 3. I remember doing drag and drop stuffs in Yo-Yo Game Maker in high school. That was fun. Technically, I've made, this is gonna be my 3rd game I've ever made. Oh, and I did make 1 program in Python, so that was fun. Because the game you want before you can finish making it. Yep. I'm making games so I can beat everyone else at them and be the best player, because I can't handle being second best at anything. So I'm just making my own games. You all have to be second best compared to me. All right, we have to get up to resource manager. Minecraft 2 yet? Oh yeah, 3 times. Yep, I made Minecraft 2 3 times. All right, nodes and scene instances, getting nodes. Not that one. Singletons, auto load. Okay, so we want to trigger this singleton. And we do this with variable get node. 1 second. Oh my gosh. Is there a best way to learn? There's so much being done for you. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Munchlax! Oh my god, it's gonna eat your pizza! Manager equals get node. Get underscore node. Good at this. Resource manager. Nope, come on, I was right there. There we go. So it should get that and say that's a variable. Come on, please, 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 please. Why isn't that taking that, jerk? This way the person that said raw sequence OpenGL were the best, having to write your own engine just to see a triangle. Like, that's like me approaching someone who's brand new to streaming on Twitch, and I try to convince them that Sammy is the best program and they shouldn't even learn, like, they shouldn't even use Nightbot. It's like, you don't need to do the most complex shit. You can use the simpler stuff, that's fine. Like me, not knowing why this isn't working. Oh, this is when ready triggers. Duh. Yay. Okay, and now... Well, that's a variable. We're not trying to get a variable, we're trying to get a function. Playing these unknown belt magics. How you been, dude? I've actually been doing really well. With the nicer weather, I've actually, like, gone outside more, and that's just felt fucking awesome. I went to IKEA. I bought two blue-eyed sharks. They're awesome. And I have a kitten behind me who's, like, very upset not playing with her, and I have poison dart frogs, and they're really pretty, and you should see them at some point. Variable globally to reference it in the timeout. A second. You need to find a variable outside of the function, always is locked down the scope of the function. Oh. Oh. Click variable globally to reference it in the timeout. Be careful, global stuff doesn't exist in GDScript, to my understanding. You find that variable outside of the function, otherwise it's locked down the scope of the function. Define what variable outside the function? Because there's a lot of variables and a lot of functions right now, man. Including, like, over in the resource manager. That's always gonna be like globally. Okay. The script, global, and the whole game is a different topic. Got it. Variable resource manager. Have to define variable resource manager outside of the function. So I have resource manager, and then I can do... Oh, god damn. Okay. I think I'm crossing a lot of wires. Note, before I've only done 2-hour streams of coding stuffs for my own sanity. We're trying to go a little bit farther just in case, you know? So we're pushing where I normally stop. Declare the variable at line 2. Assign the variable line 6. Ah, declaring it. There, I see what you mean now. And then we set resource manager to be this. Now, how do I make it run the function in resource manager? Because I want it to trigger resource change, and then, like, you know, 1 basically. Get rid of the variable at line 6. Wait, why do we have to get rid of that variable at line 6? Oh, remove the var. Got it. Ah, people are trying to be helpful. Is this what it's like having 2 dads when you're going to, like, a freaking big sports game? Both of them are, like, talking at you at the same time. It's really confusing. Yep, both saying the same things. Yeah, exactly. All right. So now we have a variable called resource manager, which is just that source. So can I do resource manager? See, okay, what I want to know is, can I just do resource manager dot, just doing this for a second. My fingers are not in the right position. What did I name that function? Would that even work? Back to the coding gods. Instant game! Oh my gosh, if I could. I'm certain they'd be fine with it. It's not giving me an error, but that's not stopped it before. Ignore that error. Genuinely ignore that error. It's just telling me that the delta is a thing. Or passing it, so it literally changes nothing. Yeah, because I'm trying to just trigger resource change. Obviously, I'll go through this and edit this. Don't worry, I'm gonna do that. Descriptor expansion as a function. Yes, I'm gonna do something to make it public method. I don't know, GDScripts access schematics. Okay, so this... I'm gonna label these. Oh no! Why'd you paint it blue? Green screens are way prettier. But no, that's not good. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Oh boy. Oh wait, this has to be resource 1 change. Resource 1 change, because we're changing resource 1. Specifically changing resource 1. Evan did it just... Oh, I'm so proud of you! Doing things! Gunny! Why would you do that? That innocent corn. String of resource 1 plus amount. I believe that works. Confusing it. Well, hi, Mervalian. The cats are so, like, attention whores right now. They're like, we know you normally need to end your stream. All right. Oh, wait, no. I see what I need to do here. One second. Resource 1 equals resource 1 plus amount. And then this can just be string resource 1. This to be starting to go to natural selection at work. Oh no, you're not terribly wrong though. Oh. All right. Plus equals. I want to point out, I have never missed a I've never missed a plus equals this entire time. Yep. I realize where you're saying this now. Okay. Now, for my own sanity, I am curious. By saying string resource 1, all this is doing is saying we're making a string version of resource 1 and putting that in here, but it is not converting the variable resource 1 into a string. That is still an integer. If that's the case, then this should work. The only thing I'm concerned about is if this is turning it into a string, and then this is trying to add an integer to a string, and that's the other thing in string, turn a string, source one's not modified. Awesome. Sweet. Let's see if this works. I feel like I missed something. Oh my god, it works! Now crash it! Oh wait, no, it doesn't crash it. It just doesn't. Hee. Oh my god, it works beautifully! Recursion! It's constantly putting new stuffs in that same location. Okay! Step 1 done! Saving. And I have like resource 1 change. I can do 2 and 3 and 4. It goes up to 4 stages of creatures. Progress! Okay, so where am I? Where the fuck? Why is it all the way up there? Don't look at my output like that. Evens. You can use that one function for all of them. Would that be wise? Because then, like, how do I tell it, hey, change resource 1, not resource 2 or resource 3? Because I want to have eventually like 2 or 3 resources. So, okay, let me ask this then. How would I send this forwards and say, hey, change resource 2 instead? Resource as an argument with the amount. Ooh. Okay, so... Okay, how do I type that out? Would that be... resource 1, it would be... Oh, God. Number, comma, amount. And then I can just be like, oh yeah, no, we're looking for, like, resource number, right? So it's looking for it would no, that would be a function then. Ooh, how would I do that then? For a method per resource, if they're meant to be independent, it does not help to have a shared method. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like if I was gonna do more complexity between these, then having a shared function that just smoothly goes through it. It's kind of a case of I could write this all out as if-then statements, but instead I'm making a function for each one. It's like I'm not really saving much time or effort by making this all one clean function, because like this creature won't be able to change like another one, you know? I see what you're getting at. 100% I see what you're getting at, and if I thought this would be more complex, then I would absolutely do so. But no, yeah, it's basically just gonna be addition. I see where you're getting at, though. I see where you're getting at, and I appreciate it. All right. The organization's constants need to have a say and new to flag to modify. Yeah. Yeah. Yay. Okay. Now, before I do this in the what I assume brute force method, I'm gonna have 25 individual locations. Do I have to make 25 different areas and place them all individually, or is there some way to just make this a large area and go there? Because in all honesty, I feel like that's going to be really complicated. Keep in mind, one part of this is you're going to be able to drag and drop and merge these creatures together to make the resources they generate stronger. 4 resources, health, ammo, money, and stamina. Better method to each handle logic creature independently. Yeah, fair, because yeah, they're going to be managing different resources in a different way, because my one is going to have a different timer on managing a different resource. I don't have a purpose for these resources yet. I'm just doing this. You have now experienced my entire thought process. My thought process for this game is I want to have different scenes, and I want to learn how to connect them together, and I want to be able to drag and drop stuff appropriately and have it react when I drag the right thing in the right area, because those are stuffs I have not touched yet. So there is no thought process to making this a game. Right now, it's just like me learning shit, which is probably the correct way of doing it. All right, is there just like duplicate? Dang it. Collision area 2. Well... Oh god, because that's all layered, I don't even have to change. Oh, I can just make that collision area just in general because it's always going to be referencing area 1 collision area. Oh! Zay is inching into out of place and managing references objects that are not declared ahead of time in a tree enough to start thinking terms. Yay! Don't worry, one day I'll make that that actual game I was thinking of. Maybe one day, maybe. I'll enter some game jams first. All right, making sure that these are set up correctly. Area 1. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, yeah, we never referenced collision area yet. Okay, no, and that actually will work out. That'll work out fine. So I need 25 of these. Seriously? I really feel like I'm doing this poorly. Can I make a folder here? Not that I can easily see. Because I kind of want to just have like a folder to just organize this shit in. A canvas layer? No. All right. Oh god. I really feel like that this is not the right way of doing this. Node in place. Really? Just okay. I didn't know if that would cause a problem at all. Where'd that go? What the fuck? Oop. Okay. Think next thing to do after this is learn how to instantiate nodes during runtime and have the game make the areas for you. Probably. We did have to do instantiate earlier. Oh god, I have to fucking remember what's these numbers. It should be 52 tiles over, so that should be 80 then? Oh, I nailed it! Yep, I renamed that node just like areas. Why don't I just do this? Oh wait, is this grabbing the right ones? Oh no, it's not moving area 6. Oh nope, undo all that. That's bad. That's bad. Oh wait, grid container? Is that a thing? Wait, grid container? Hold on, wait. Oh, there's a fucking grid snap as well. God damn me. I forgot there's a fucking grid snap. Whoops. Okay, I need to move that down a little bit more. One more. Change the node you made to a grid container instead. And put all the areas inside of it. Okay. Let's figure this out. Grid container, or you mean a grid? Oh, a grid container right there. Wow. Wow. Okay. So let me change my snapping, because I made this snapping really bad. You can tell I did not think all this through fully. Okay, turning that off for a second. All right, so how do I... All right. Go have fun. Honestly, I don't think we're going to be going too much longer. Interesting columns and rows, separation between them. Yeah, okay, okay. So we need 5 columns. But where's rows? We just have columns. Container sizing? Nope. That's about all I'm seeing here. Second. Make this a parent to that. Nope. This child of a regular control. Not fucking with that right now. There's no property for rows. Reset the position of all areas to 0, 0. Probably was. Oh, can I just transform all? Yes, I can. Fuck yes. Okay, that makes my life a lot easier. Yep, now they are relative. All right. Now, let's figure this out. Zero, 0. Size, I think I made these all 52 by 52. Oh, and I'm double checking this file that I have for the creatures. Right there. File. Not preferences. I need to go into edit. Oh, I made them 48 by 48, but the actual squares. Oh my god. I added 52 by 52. So all these squares are 52 by 52. That's including the space in between them. And I'll have to offset it by 2 pixels on the left. I haven't changed relative to my parents. Yep, that's how that works. Fine, timer's done. Okay, so we have that. All right, so grid container, I can't, like, columns is not doing much. I'm gonna read up on the grid container and see what they say on us. Just to see what might be, what I might need to know for this one. Oh, using containers. The theme override group has the separation property. Ooh, that might make sense. Yep, horizontal and vertical. Like 10 more minutes. Sure. What do you? I don't know what these timers are for. I had like a pizza in the oven or something. All right, start a 10-minute timer. I'm just reading real quick. Do I have to have this whole shape filled in, and then this is just like a thing that it just fills inside of it? Because that would probably explain a little bit of my confusion here. 2 pixel barrier around it. Okay. Thank you, Monkey Pitch. You guys looking about it? This explains everything. I had found that almost immediately before then. Okay, so we have 5 columns. And then this should be 52 by 52. That's still not moving them. Arranges child controls in a grid layout via grid container. Amount of columns unspecified. Uses both the vertical and horizontal expanded flags. Oh, I think it's trying to look for a control. Like, it might not be able to change areas. Because in every single example, they only have control nodes. Which honestly, I could probably get away with using control nodes instead. No, greater than all registered nodes inherited from control. Won't rate child nodes inherited from node 2D. We just found that out, lol. To put each area into a control node? Oh, maybe. Delete all these. Yep, look at that. It's working. Okay. Then I'm gonna rename these from area 1 to just area. Because that's... Oh boy. Tile 1, tile 2. And we have to make sure that these scripts now reference like tile 1 area, collision area, all that jazz. They now have to go into grid container tile area. You can copy paste nodes in the tree to duplicate might suffix for you. Yep, I was just working on it, but first things first, I have to actually modify this. Because now we are not in area 1, we are in grid lower space. Lower space this. I'm not going to remember to capitalize it properly all the time, and it's just going to kill me. Grid container slash tile 1 slash area. Okay, that should be the only thing we have to change there. Whew. Yep, 3, then 4. You want to do this 5 more times? Because we need 25. Okay, now we have 25 tiles. And now grid container, we offset, well no, wait. Yeah, we offset the initial thing, right? There should be a offset. Okay. Anchors preset, layout direction, layout mode, custom minimum size, pivot offset. Honestly, that reads as so fucking snarky, but it fits. Like, I thought that would be the rotation of it, but no, you're right. That would be weird. Why is there 2 orientations for pivot offset? Why is that? Oh no, that's pivot offset for the container. That's if I rotate the container. Listening in meeting. Yeah. Because like theoretically I could just do that, but I feel like there's a cleaner way of doing this. That way it always fits within the size of what we're doing. Yep. Yeah. It might be because the children are all set to 0, 0. But that would be kind of annoying because then how do I offset the children properly? Because I would have to offset them every single time I add one in versus add one in. Right? Like that feels like there has to be a way to just like offset this initially. Is it position? No, it's position of the whole thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's position of the whole thing, not the position of the individual, like the starting point. Custom anchor point. Let's see if this helps. Anchor offsets. Hold on. Nope, that's the anchor. That's not moving it right. Yeah, that's moving where that anchor is. Grow direction. Yeah, this is layout for the whole thing. It really is just the theme that's constrained? That's very odd. It's like where's transform, container sizing? It's like theoretically. Oh no, I can't transform these. Huh. I'm reading through more on the containers situation. Yeah, I can't see anything on how to do that. So like I guess that's what it's looking for. I don't. Because if I do like position of this, and this should be positioned relative to his parent, it would overlap. So I mean all of them I would have to do. I still think it's the area children's position. This is a major hack because controls on grid container for UI. That's their positioning. Whatnot design. Ah, hey, Bun, timer's done. Bun, timer. Bun, timer. Ooh, Godot info. This major hack has controls and grid containers for UI elements, thus are positioning what are designed by dynamic UI controls. Yep. Setting right. So what I'm learning is that I really should have done this in the first place. Like my first idea was probably the better one. This is just for UI elements, and these aren't UI elements, so it's not acting the way I really want to. It's just like the grid is better if I'm changing the scale of it a lot. Okay, whatever. Let's make sure this spawn creature thing works. Nope. Don't work. Okay. Okay. Main script. No, Foundier, you were probably right to call that thing out. It's just funny to realize that, like, what happened, you know? Okay, so why is this... Oh, because it thinks... It thinks it's, going to 0-0 on the whole thing. Let the game make the grid. Hold on a second. Let's just do tile 1 and see what happens. Huh. Yeah, I feel like we're probably just gonna have to delete the grid container and just hand position them. Everybody's the grid as when they're ready, then on let the game make the grid. Nah, I just want like a set background thing so I can start experimenting other stuff so I don't have things like be changing on me later on. I have a weird thought of like having you have different grid sizes you can unlock too, but that's not relevant right now, honestly. Yeah, so it's trying to go to the coordinates of area, but unfortunately area's coordinates are 0-0. Fireman, please. The fuck? What are you doing? You have 5 more minutes for whatever it is. All right. Area 1, delete tile 1. And main script. Grid area 1. Because we're going to be replacing grid container with just a node that I'm going to just call grid. Oh, we already had areas one down here, but whatever. Grid area 1 into there. All right, this is going to take me a minute, y'all. This shit's going to be upside down. Suffer. Wait, why am I doing it like this? I can literally do it like this. Whoops. Ah! I'm trying to be careful I don't like nest these really poorly. I feel like there's a better way of doing this. You know what? That's whenever I code anything. It's like, I feel like there's a better way of doing this. Normally, there is. Okay. And I should just be able to like drag this up. Wait, what am I doing it like this? I already have to take these out and rename them. Whoa! The tedious part. Area 4. It's like I could keep all the control nodes and such, but I feel like it's just not worth the hassle of having to like type them out every single time. So what I'm imagining is you hit the button to spawn a creature. If a creature is on area, area 1, then it will go to area 2. If a creature's on area 2, it'll go to area 3, things like that. So having these separated out the tree, it's like area, you want things like tile 1 area for the area of tile 1. What? Hold on. Oh, it's a shiny Cascoon. Damn. Pretty green ball. You don't want to rename each area. Let the node tree handle that. You want things... You get rid of the titles. Yep. I was gonna say, it's like, I don't think it would do that. It's like, I just don't want to have more stuff here than I need. Oh well. We learned how grids work. Go up by 1. Don't go into area 7. Oh my god. Enter the grid. Thank you. Thank you. Yay! I gotta learn something. I learned a lot today. I'll just move all these later then. This is number 10. Oh my god, please. Boop. Area 11. Let's see. Yep, these are keeping the right location. So at the end of the day, we did use the grid to change the location of all of these. Watch this still break. And these all have to be separate things because I need to be able to identify like if an area is, if like a tile is taken, if like what's there, so that way it can merge them correctly. I'll move that up later. Yeah, it looks like they kept the location. Like, I'll take it, you know? I think anyways. If not, I'll just be able to move it around. Is it gonna spark an idea? Okay, ignore now. New area equals area 2d.new. Rename, move to area. Add child, new area. This is a loop to make the areas automatically. Probably, yeah. That probably would work. Fine, timer's done. Like, in all honesty, the fact that these are individual, like, just little area spots, I could probably put them inside of buttons or something and keep the control node layout and just kind of modify how stuff works. Like, genuinely, I could probably still make this work and save myself a lot of effort. But sometimes brain turn off, brute force work. And I know better later. And we learned a little bit more on how these things work. Also, I'm almost done with this too, so you know. $18. 19. Is doing it exactly. There's like 12.5 ways of doing this. 1,000 ways to skin a cat, all that jazz. We do 23. 24. Also, those are not keeping the right location. I'm gonna have to manually change all these. Damn. I know there's like an easy collapse thing, but clicky buttons. Clicky buttons. There we go. You finish this game. It's a very good game to update. You learn how to make a node tree to rather band. Oh yeah, probably. This one would probably be a good one to practice updating stuffs on. Okay. Now comes the fun part. He lied. Actually, no, we only need these ones. I mean, 6 through 10. We can move these ones down. instead of 89, oh god, what's 89 plus 52? I can do mental math. Yeah, I don't trust my mental math right now. 52 plus 89. 141, so this should be at 141. Okay. Then 11 through 15 is 141 plus 52, which that actually is very easy. 141 plus 52. Dang it, I'm off. How could I be so wrong? Dang it. 193. You know what? I've already proven my incapability of math. 245. Again, plus 52. 297. Okay. We have that. And now 210 or wait. Yep, 2 7. 11. Oh, because that's right there. Got it. 17 and 21. Okay, 28 plus 52. Now I have all my numbers. Okay, x coordinate is 80. Okay, 3, 8, 13, 18, 23. Then I have to only do this shit 5 times in total. With 32. 4, 9, 14. A bunch of windows just flashed on my other screen. And there's a 236. Oh, that was the last one. I did one more math than I needed to. 184. Okay, and I just like the last one. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. I'm gonna put these at 236. Okay, now we have areas 1 through 25 defined. Whew. Okay. Now, since I have this on my brain, I want the, whenever we let go of the button, you can hear again. Wow. We want to check to see if there's something taken in these areas, which I probably should have put code in here to be like, is there something in here? You know? Yeah, I would say you're of help. Oh god, is there a, in the area 2D or even in the collision area, is there a way of saying that like there's a item in here? Okay, collision area documentation. Debug the zero collision shape. I want to know if I've put an item in here just so it says, hey, this is taken. I feel like that's the thing I'm gonna have to code in here. Dang it. Generally though, a grade node is a perfect way to learn how to make nodes in code dynamically. Can't wait to see explore that in future. It'll take a lot of things to click about object-oriented programming. Yep, no, that will definitely be a helpful thing for later on. Right now I am like what's going through my brain currently is that I need, so we hit spawn creature, something spawns in here. If this is taken, nothing else can spawn. So it spawns the next one. If that's taken, it goes to the next one. If that's taken, goes to the next one. So it just kind of goes down through the list. With that in mind, creature scene, instantiate, spawn location. So it should probably only try to get the grid area 1 if it's taken. Oh. So different processes of going through this. I'm gonna have to end stream soon. I probably should end stream like now, honestly, but let me pull up my text document and write down what I want to do. To do, because like a day of work, now I can do to-do lists. Make spawns go in order of tiles. Indeed. Absolutely fucking indeed. Do. That was like a big snake. Spawn, skip it. Oh shoot, what else am I gonna add on here? Generation. Oh yeah, fucking. All right. To do just in there. Okay. Here's where we're at currently. You can spawn a creature in and you get 1 resource every second. And you can just spawn infinite and make that number go fucking crazy. Look at that. Look at that. This is what we made so far. However, what is it? I started at 10. In about 3.5 hours, we've gotten this far. I'm genuinely quite proud of that. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. So we'll be able to, tomorrow is Sunday. Is that when I have the Archipelago thing happening? 1 second. Oh, no, so tomorrow's Saturday. That's another game dev stream. Okay, Sunday we're doing Community Archipelago. Okay. Okay, I'm good at dates. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna put the ending screen. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time, we will be coming back to this and just kind of making more progress with our game as it is currently. Try to add in a few more of the elements on the to-do list. Is there someone online to go and raid? Yeah, great progress. Yep, I'm very pleased with myself. And thank you all so much for the help as well today. Cake is done. Or planted like 2 plants. Wow! That's what you're doing? You're making a cake. Oh, so the timer's for the cake. That makes all the sense in the world. You helped. Yep. All right, I'm going to throw y'all over to Hey Up Yours Jr. They're currently doing some art, so why not? Why not? Copy your post message, your sub-copy the sub-message, not a sub-copy, not a sub-message. Hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Tomorrow, we will be doing more game dev stuffs, and the day afterwards, we're going to be doing a Archipelago stream, where we're going to be doing a group multi-world, and a lot of people have turned on Deathlink, so it's very likely there's going to be a lot of death on Sunday. I would hope to finish this game by the end of Monday's stream. I'm very happy that I was able to go a little bit longer today, but I'm not going to force myself to do like 3.5 or 8 hour long streams for this. I'm going to be doing like 2 hours is like kind of the goal. If we go more than that, that's awesome. But I'm not pushing too hard quite yet. So if we can get it done by the end of Monday, that'd be awesome. But not force myself to it. I'm really liking the game dev streams, and I would like to do more of these stuffs in the future too. Anyways, going over to Ziffer stream. Go say hi, follow if you can. If not, I mean, consider hanging out for a bit. I will see you all in the future. Good night, goodbye, farewell, all that jazz. Do I have another phrase to add to this thing? I don't know. I'm gonna mute myself.